Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, the Chief, aka the Chef, aka Daryl, aka Frank, bringing you another episode of Brawl Stars. Where inside of today's video, we're going to be getting our second to last brawler up to 500 trophies inside of the game, and we're finally going to be getting Tara there, who honestly has one of the most game-changing supers inside of all of Brawl Stars. Now, Tara and Frank, by far and away, have the best two supers for flipping a game completely on top of its head. So I'm excited to show off Tara for you guys today. Hit 500 trophies, and let's go and see if we can get this done. Now, for Tara's star power, it's called Black Portal, to where basically you're gonna have this little shadow version of Tara pop out when she throws her super and chase your opponents down. Honestly, not one of the best Brawl Stars star powers inside of the entire game, so I wouldn't really worry about it. But Tara is a super well-balanced brawler with a really strong super that you can play inside of a number of game modes. Now, taking a look at the modes we have today, we have Gem Grab, which you can play Tara as the aggressive brawler. So basically, you're gonna be chasing down the enemy gem carrier, trying to put in some work. You've got Solo Showdown, where Tara can do decently. She's not the best due to the fact that her super takes a while to charge up, but she is definitely playable in a lot of circumstances. And Bounty, I don't really recommend playing her unless you're in certain game modes where she can shine, but for Brawl Ball, she's definitely one of the best brawlers inside of all of Brawl Ball due to her super and being able to take your opponents out. Now, for Heist, not really the highest recommended brawler, but let's go and start off with some Solo Showdown at 498 trophies, see if we can get the job done and see if we can reach up to 500. Now, by far and away, Tara, it takes a while to charge your super, don't get me wrong, but it's almost a guaranteed kill every single time if you can land it on your opponent. You get nice and close to them and just start auto aiming your tarot cards over and over again, and you're going to end up putting in work and getting some kills. So I love charging my super really early inside of Solo Showdown, and then once you get later on the game, try to hold it as long as possible. Don't use your super unless you absolutely have to, because by the time you get to the final two people, it's going to be almost a guaranteed victory, and you're going to be in a really good spot. All right, now kicking this one off, I'm just going to start making my way through a couple of these brawl boxes. I did see this Pam up here, which is a pretty aggressive play from a Pam, to be honest. So I'm going to see if we can just... Nah, we're not really going to be able to do much against her. I guess we can charge up our super a little bit, but this is going to get a little bit ugly in a moment. I'm going to run away at the last possible second to make sure she doesn't kill us. We've got a Primo over here who's going to start spinning up a storm, so I'm going to stay away from him. All right, we ended up charging about 60% of our super, which again, guys, is really crucial for whenever we play Tara. And taking a look right now, just slowly but surely making our way up here, and we're just going to keep on beating this Primo down. He is not having a very good time, and our super is almost activated. We're probably still not going to be able to kill a Primo in one shot. He's one of the few brawlers that we're not going to be able to completely take out. But what you want to do, guys, is when you have the Tara super, instead of using your super and attacking them from afar, you want to get super close to your opponent, because you need to hit all three of your cards. If you only hit one of your cards, it only does like 500 damage or 400 damage. But if you get super close to your opponent, that's when you get the maximum DPS using Tara. So what I'll do, and what you guys will see in a moment whenever I get to use my super, is that I'm going to use my super, I'm going to run right to where my super is, and I'm going to start spamming auto aim, and it's going to completely devastate my opponent unless they have an absolutely ridiculous amount of HP. Now, taking a look at this one, guys, going to go ahead and clap that Primo one more time to get our super. Finally, we're in the position that we need to be. Obviously, for Tara and or for Primo and Pam, they are some of the tankiest brawlers in the game, so maybe we'll try to avoid them towards the very end. Taking a look at this Pam right here, she is just making her way on through, and honestly, I'm not going to do anything silly. We only need 2 trophies. I already have my super available, so we're chilling. I'm just going to try to hold off anyone from coming to the bottom right-hand corner, and then as we get to the very end of the game, use my super to put in some work. And let's see, we still have a Crow over here who we're just going to go ahead and beat down for an easy kill. Very nicely done. That's another power cube, which by far and away we need when we're going to get later and later into this game. Let's go ahead and start flexing our super right now. So by flexing your super, it lets your opponents know that you mean business right here. So we've got 6 brawlers left, a Primo right here. There's literally a brawler in every single corner and a Pam in the very center. So besides this, I don't know what really else we're going to be able to do right now. I'm going to start moving in towards this Pam and just going to start blasting her for a little bit more damage right here. 32 HP, so close to going down. I'll end up killing her. Wow, that match ended so quickly, but we still ended up getting rank 2 for 6 trophies and 504, which gets the job done for us. GG, well played, and our second to last brawler is finally at 500 trophies. Very nice. That's going to be all we need to get it done, guys. Really slow playing with Tara is exactly what you need to get a win, and honestly, just having my super at the end, if we were able to do like 10 more damage, that would have been so clutch. Maybe we would have been able to snipe that Piper, but still looking really good, and that's how you get the job done on Solo Showdown. Now, by far and away, you can use Solo Showdown to get your Tara up to 500. Don't worry about it, but let's try some Gem Grab on Hard Rock Mine. Now, of course, I'm going to be entering in with some random opponents, which are random teammates, which always is a very interesting choice right here. Looks like we have a Poco plus a a Jessie, which is an interesting composition for us. Two really strong brawlers, but both of these guys are gem carriers, so we have to be a little concerned. Looks like we've got a Colt right here. I'm just going to start playing aggressively and run right onto this Colt. That's going to be all of the gems for us right there. And it looks like we've got a Spike as well. Maybe we can do something. Nope, that's not going to be anything against the Spike. I know there's a Daryl right there, so I tried to do a little bit more damage to keep him at bay. He's going to get roll on in. Wow, Poco's going to be able to heal, but I think that's going to still be tough for us. Let's see if we can do anything against this Daryl. Oh yeah, I went east and he went west. Very nice. All right, well, it looks like we're down a little bit right now, but we can turn it around. We have a turret starting to get popped up. Poco's going on in. I don't think that's going to work out for our Poco. Let's try to stay away from anyone who's really going to be able to blow us up right here. We still don't have our super, but with Tara, guys, as I've told you, she has one of the most game-changing supers inside of the entire game. Just a little bit of success, one perfect super can change everything up. And with Spike being so low, we honestly should probably do something about it. But instead, we've got a that was worse than a rocket right there. I don't know what to say. That got ugly real quick. I'm just gonna go ahead and back it up right now. We've got Daryl Daryl has 3 gems. You don't want Daryl to have 3 gems, guys, because he's just gonna roll into his death more often than not if we can hit one of our supers eventually. All right, looks like Colt's gonna run on through. Colt's gonna put in some work. Daryl's going in as well. Gonna try to see if our Jessie can do something against this Daryl. She's gonna connect for a couple of shots, but just so close to getting our super unlocked, and this is definitely gonna open up the rest of the game for us if we can get the super rolling. All right, we're gonna finally get our super right here. Okay, I was so worried that we didn't hit the Daryl again. We're gonna hit the Daryl and get all the gems, and just like that, it's an easy GG. Well played. 10 gems for the Chief right there, and that's gonna be an easy dub. See, the super honestly is ridiculous. Now, first of all, you don't want a Daryl carrying your gems, but it doesn't matter who had their gems this entire time. No matter who it was, we were gonna end up getting that super down and destroying them. First super was a little bit sketchy, and for some reason, I almost missed that second super as well. GG, well played for an easy victory, and that's how you get it done with Tara. Now, normally, you aren't the one to carry the gems, but I guess for these solo matches right here, going into gem grab, it's something that I don't really mind doing. Looking at the rest of the maps, I don't really want to play Bounty using Tara. You can use her sometimes, but I'd rather play someone a little bit safer. Let's go and try another solo showdown match right here and see if we can keep it up and keep these trophies rolling on in. She is just ridiculously good. I used to actually play her a lot. I think she was my second brawler that I got up to like 300 or 400 trophies, but then I just sort of put her on the shelf, didn't really focus on her, especially because while she is pretty solid on Showdown, she really shines on Brawl Ball, which is not one of my most popular modes that I end up playing. And if I do play Brawl Ball, I play people like Frank or Daryl or something else who can just make or shoot the ball into the goal really easily. Anyways, let's go and get into match number 3 right now. But guys, we are closing in on victory. Now, I think I have one brawler left to reach 500 trophies. I did tilt my Shelly down to like 480, but that doesn't count. I already did an episode on her. I think the only brawler that I have at 500 that I didn't do an episode on was Frank. No, Daryl. I swear I tried my best to actually get the right one right there. I thought about it for a second, and I still didn't end up getting it. All right, looks like we've got a bow right here who's just going to go ahead and give us a little shot. Going to go ahead and pick up both of these. 2 angry bows is not something I want to deal with a whole lot, so let's try to move away from all this madness. Scoot in a little bit further right here, but bow on bow on bow. I don't really know if I want to make an enemy with these guys. I'm just trying to charge up my super. I'm just a Tara trying to charge up my super and have a really nice day, but I think these guys aren't having any of it. There's a really big set of boxes in the center, and I'm tempted to go for them just because I can tear through them as Tara. Tear through them as Tara. Who would have thought? All right, let's just go ahead and make our way through this Pam. Obviously, we can use the boxes as defense when we use Tara. And honestly, I might keep one of these boxes alive. This might seem a little bit troll, but I might keep one of these boxes alive just to control the center of this map right here. If I need to find out where what my exit plan is though. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a couple right here. Tara's gonna start Pam's gonna start going in right here. I think I actually have to go in on this Pam, or else things might end pretty badly for me. Okay, now we're getting really low. Hopefully this Pam backs off and we can charge up a little bit of HP. Man, this game is so sketchy so far. We're at 5 power cubes, but I don't feel great at all about how it's gone down right now. Looks like we've got a Brock over here. Oh wow, Pam's gonna go ahead and blast that Brock down. I'm not gonna be able to get that power cube, unfortunately, because I missed my second to last shot and I let Brock get another attack on me, but checking out what this Pam's doing, she's about to get destroyed if she doesn't back up right now. All right, let's go ahead and charge our super. We do have our super available. Again, though, like I said, guys, I know a lot of people are bloodthirsty. They see their super and they want to use it the moment that they get it, but instead, we want to play this one cool, we want to play this one calm, and use it when we really need to use it. Leon's going in. We've got 2 bows over here. All right, that's it. I'm sick of this. Oh, actually, I only hit 1 bow. I was trying to get the double bow right there, which is why I used my super. Bow's going to continue running on away. We have a Leon and a bow right here. I think I'm only going to get second place, so I'm going to go ahead and back up right here. Go ahead and kill that bow. There is a very angry Leon coming for our soul. I just need to go ahead and use my Wow, this is actually turning out great for us because now I can charge up my super and Leon is not where he needs to be. Let's go ahead and charge our super up right here. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Running towards the center, just like I told you guys, is going to be GG. Well played. Look at what I did. I charged my super, I used it, and I sprinted towards that Leon. When you use your super and they're getting sucked into the center, they can't attack. And then when it blows up and they bounce in the air, they can't attack, but you can still go ham on them and pick up an easy kill. So even though that was an 8 power cube Leon, where if he got one set of attacks through, he probably would have blown us up in one shot. All we had to do was run forward, and by the time they get unstunned from your super, you're gonna have at least 2 auto attacks that you can attack them with. So that's your super damage, and that's 2 attacks, which at max damage for Tara, right next to them, does a pretty decent chunk of damage. That's GG, well played. I'm feeling really great. This has honestly gone perfect so far. Tara, definitely, just because she's one of the last brawlers that I'm ranking up, doesn't mean she's one of the weaker brawlers inside of the entire game. A complete game changer, someone that's so scary. Honestly, her biggest weaknesses is that she doesn't do super amount of damage from long range. Plus, her super takes a long time to charge up, which is one of her most annoying parts. But if you can get those done, you end up having a pretty good time using Tara most of the time. All right, let's go and run into this Poco. Poco's gonna go and pick up those cubes right there, or those gems right there. I don't really mind too much. What I do mind is that we got completely bamboozled on that other side, which is not very good. Let's go and see if we can charge up again, but that's going to be Brock getting another shot. All right, looks like we've got this Primo right here, who's going to jump right onto our face and destroy us, which is okay. We got his super out, plus we're really close to charging up our super, and like I told you guys, all it takes is one super to turn the game around is Tara, and that's all we want to get done. All right, looks like they have a heal. Oh, wow. I'm just running into Primo over and over again. Okay, this hasn't been my prettiest game, but again, that's the thing. You don't have to play a perfect game with Tara. You just have to get your super and you have to put in some work. All right, let's see if we can maybe get onto this Primo. Yeah, Primo's going to start chasing down some of our other brawlers right here. Primo honestly has been a complete beast inside of this one, so I can't really say too much here. Where is our Frank? Is our Frank all the way on the other side of the map? That would be pretty toxic. Let's go ahead and just jump right onto this. Oh, look at that assassination. Guys, one super changes the game as Tara. One super is literally all it takes to get a win. Did you see that? We took our super, we used 2 of our auto attacks before they could even do anything, and that was GG, well played. That's all you have to do. We have Frank, we have Tara, the 2 most game-changing super brawlers inside of the entire game. Perfect example of why Tara is such a crazy brawler inside of the game. We literally ran to our death over and over and over again against the Primo, and then Poco got a little too confident and we blew him up in one rotation. That was gorgeous. Shout out to the Jesse for getting the final hit on the Poco before he was able to heal. That is GG well played, guys. Love you, my team, but I'm not going to queue up with them for another battle. Hope you enjoyed this episode on Tara today. Remember, guys, really small tips using Tara is to make sure, especially with your super, use it for those game-changing plays and get close to your opponent so you can stack up that damage and end up exploding them in just 2 shots, and you're going to find yourself winning a lot of games, especially inside of Gem Grab and Showdown. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. Make sure you stay tuned for the final 500 trophy brawler that I have to unlock inside the game. If you guys know who it is, let me know inside the comment section below. Make sure you're subscribing, bell, MySpace, Facebook. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.